Hey everyone, it's Karen. Thanks for watching. I did say, and I did promise quite a few people that I would do a video on glitter application, especially on the Nail Sugar Facebook group. I do tend to get asked quite a bit what the best way is to apply the glitter. So the three most popular ways that I certainly know of is sugaring, burnishing and encapsulation. So I've done a little bit on each of these here in this video. Hopefully it will help someone. Do keep in mind that this is simply my techniques. This is what I'm used to and this is how I find it easy for me. So you'll have to excuse my nails today. I'm between sets, they're not great, but I hope you enjoy and I hope this helps somebody. Okay, so one of the first techniques that we're going to look at is sugaring. And sugaring is where the glitter is cured onto the gel polish and is left kind of raw, so it's not going to be top coat, so it's going to have quite a rough texture to it, sorry. So what I do is I go ahead and I put a coat onto the nail. Now obviously this can be done over an extension or over the natural nail too, providing obviously you've prepped and put your base coat etc. on. So once I have my gel polish colour applied that sort of matches the tone of the glitter, I like to do that to make sure that there's coverage. What I'm going to apply next is a no wipe top coat, because once I cure this I'm not going to be top coating it again, which means I don't want there to be a dispersion layer. So what I'll do, I'm using Elite 99, no wipe top coat. I have that done. Then I'm going to get my glitter applicator brush. Now you can get these here on Nail Sugar website, which is www.nailsugar.co.uk. You don't have to use one of these brushes, you can use one of your own. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift just some glitter and I'm just going to sprinkle it, sort of start at the top, so around the cuticle area, sorry, of the nail. And I'm just going to lightly sprinkle my glitter onto the no wipe top coat that I haven't cured. With the coverage of the glitter, then I shall pop that into my lamp. Okay guys, and once that is cured it looks something just like this, and you can touch it. There's no stickiness because you've used your no wipe top coat, and that's it, ready to go. This obviously has a rough texture because we haven't put anything over the top of it. Okay guys, so the next technique we're going to look at is burnishing. And burnishing is where you burnish, pat or rub the glitter into the dispersion, the sticky layer of the gel polish, so that it remains quite flat and is very easy to top coat. So what I use is, again, I'm using the little glitter brush. Now the reason I like this here is because it's nice and flat and it's quite stiff, so it's very good for pressing in the glitter into the sticky layer. Some people like a fluffy brush, but I just sort of prefer this type of brush here. So what I do is I apply my gel polish and I cure it, which means that the sticky layer here now is ready for me to apply. So again, I just lift some glitter, and this time I'm going to work in sort of small sections. So I'm just pressing that in. I don't want to press it in too much at the moment. I want to get sort of as much glitter on without taking the sticky layer off or making it unsticky, if that makes any sense. So I'm just pressing this on. Done that, I just really gently sort of pat the glitter in, and this is why I like a sort of firm brush as opposed to a fluffy, because I just think it helps work the glitter into that sticky layer. Now, as you can see, that's it burnished in, and it's lovely and smooth as well too. So what I'll end up doing is I'm going to top coat this. Now I tend to use this here, which is the Extreme Gloss, the Salon Services Extreme Gloss. I just find it a nice thick top coat, and I always keep one for glitter. So again, I'm just going to almost sort of like float the gel polish, the top coat. Brush before I put it back in the bottle, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that now. Okay guys, and once that is cured, I usually put 2 top coats on that, and it comes out of the lamp. It is lovely and smooth. If you do get a couple of little rough patches, what you can do is buff the top coat down very, very slightly. And when I mean buff, I mean using like just like a little white buffer block, and just very lightly buff it down and then re-top coat, and that should make it smooth, because sometimes you'll just get the odd little glitter particle which just hasn't sat in the actual sticky layer. So that is it. That is burnishing, and it's lovely and smooth. Okay guys, so this technique is called encapsulation, and as I work in acrylic, it'll be acrylic that I will be using for this here. So I have obviously my monomer and my powder and my glitter ready. And what I do is I put a very thin layer of acrylic down just to protect the actual natural nail and give it a base for the glitter to work on. And what I do is I get a bead of acrylic and I would dip that into my glitter, and then I pop that onto the nail. And I want this here to be quite a thin layer because I want to encapsulate it. Once that is applied, then I let that I let that set, and then I will go ahead in and encapsulate that. Filed, and I am happy with my nail. I just go ahead and give that a dust. Now it's going to look really white, really unattractive, not very sparkly at all, until I get the top coat on. And once I put my top coat on, as you can see, the sparkle comes alive. And this is usually the bit that clients love the most. I have to say it's my favourite bit of encapsulation. So there you have it. That is your encapsulated nail.